And welcome to my channel. I am Tony Nathan Laws and I'm a man of trans experience living in Jamaica. Alright, so the aim of this video is basically just a continuation of the last video I had. And so I will be talking about my childhood and being a Christian and how it affected the feelings that I had. And so first, I must say, people, I am very passionate about this topic. I'm very passionate about this topic because I love church. First and foremost, I love church. I love to pray. I love gospel music. I just love being in the presence of God. That's something anybody knows me, maybe back in my high school days, will know that I love church. I love God. I love talking about God. I love talking about the Bible. This has been something I was passionate about. And even so, I can say that I wanted to become a pastor. That's one of the things I wanted to become. I was when at a young age I always say that I want to become a pastor when I grow up. So this is something that I'm very passionate about. Just to put that out there, I'm very passionate about it. Alright, so let's go back on track. Right back on track. Alright, so I became a Christian at a very young age. And becoming a Christian was a decision that I made by myself. I did it because I wanted to do it. I did it because I loved God. I did it because I just love church and I wanted to be a part. I wanted to play a part in church. I wanted to take part in church. I wanted to experience that. I wanted to experience what everybody was experiencing. And so I made a decision to give my life to God. And so I did. When I first gave my life to God, everything was fine though. Everything was fine. I was going to church. I was on the choir. I was enjoying church. And then it started to hit when discussion started coming up on the LGBT community, and I started I started to look into it, start looking into myself with the feelings I was having. And you know, when you go to church and everybody is sister and brother, everybody is sister so and brother so and I so much hated to be calling sister laws. I hated it so much because I wanted to be called brother laws. I hated it so much, but I did not verbalize that, because if I did try to verbalize that, I don't know how that would. Maybe they would just bring me to the altar and start to plead the blood of Jesus over me, and I know that's what going to happen. So I did not verbalize that, but I hated being called sister love so much. I hated it. I hated it so much. But I still went to church because I loved going to church. I loved taking part in church. I loved reading the Bible. I loved singing on the choir. I loved I loved the presence of God. I still do. I still love the presence of God because I still pray. And I still pray. I still pray up to now. I still pray. I still read my Bible. I still try to have a relationship with God. And having a relationship with God back then wasn't easy because of the feelings that I was having, and so I prayed and I fasted about it. But each time I pray and I fasted about these feelings, about the feeling that I having feeling like a boy and the feeling that I'm having being attracted to females, even though I prayed and I fasted, nothing changed. Nothing changed. If I was feeling pain in my belly and I prayed about it, the pain will go. If I wanted to pass a test and I prayed about it, I will pass the test. If someone else was having pain, if someone else was going through something and I prayed for them, they will come back and say, "Thank you. I'm healed. I got delivered." And so at a point in my life, I got very confused because why am I getting everything as answered but this one thing? At one point, Someone said to me that I didn't want to change. I wasn't praying with a willing heart. I wasn't praying like I mean it. And I can say that's a lie because I prayed, I fasted. At one point, I really, really wanted to get rid of these feelings. At one point, I hated myself so much that I really, really wanted to get rid of these feelings. And I prayed, I fasted, nothing happened. And so it came to a point where I just stopped. I just stopped. I prayed for everything else. I still continued to go into church. I still continued to pray. I prayed for everything else, but I just the praying about these feelings, I stopped. And then I started to embrace how I felt. And I can say that when I started to embrace that, everything started to fall in place little by little. But then I started being confused again when I had three different encounters with three different pastors. Um, those pastors coming to me saying that they have a message to deliver, but they will look at me and then they will ask if I'm a male or a female. And I would say that I would ask the question, how does that affect the message that you have to deliver? Then they would say that God said to tell that young man, but I'm clearly not a man because I have breasts. So I would say to them that, so is your God a liar? And they will say, no, the God never lies. And I said, okay, carry on with the message. Because if you have a message to deliver, carry on with it. And they would walk away and just with a confused look on their face. And so after the last encounter that I had this year, though, I had an encounter like this year. And after that encounter, I came to the decision, or I came to the conclusion that nothing is wrong with me. I was wonderfully and perfectly made. And God didn't take away these feelings from me because He didn't need to, because nothing was wrong with me. And I came to the conclusion that I can be a Christian and I can be transgender. I know a lot of persons are not going to agree with me, but that's fine. We can agree to disagree. But I strongly believe that I can be a Christian and I can be transgender just because of those three encounters. Just because of those three encounters. And I will stand firm with my belief and I will continue to live my truth. I will definitely continue to live my truth. Alright, so that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys ever have any questions, don't forget to leave a comment. You can please subscribe, share, and like my channel. Until next time, peace out.